Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Having Rise coffee again today. It's going to be 50 degrees and it's sunny out. Yay! And it's not real windy right at the moment, but still cool. Right now it's in the 30s. So today I don't have any big plans to go anywhere. No breakfast with friends, no shopping. Just kind of hanging out at home. So we'll see what the day brings. I need to clean up my kitchen and my laundry room. I still have some remnants of the Costco shopping going on. But the dishes are done, the bed's made, all the basics are checked off. But every day I have to do a little something extra, unless it's a R&R day, in which case I just do whatever I want, which is kind of what I do every day anyway. It's one of the perks of being retired. You can do what you want, especially if you're a single person. Now, if you're not a single person, well, sometimes you have to take your partner into consideration and see whatever your partner wants to do. But, each has its trade-offs. There's perks to being single, and there's perks to being with a partner. So, my partners are my dogs. Anyway. So, my cup says all you need is love and coffee. I bought that, I can't remember, I think at Mark's. It was cheap. It was only like 99 cents. Either that or $1.99. Mark's prices have gone up quite a bit, like everything else. Used to be one of my go-to stores, but now even their junk aisle isn't that cheap anymore. It depends on what you're looking for. So I'm finishing up this white chocolate raspberry creamer. And I know it's not good for you, but I usually only have it in 1 cup, sometimes 2, so it's not like I drink it all day long. And I think it'll be just fine. All right, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers. Oh, hot but good. There's nothing like that first cup of coffee in the morning. You can drink tea all day long, or you can drink coffee all day long, but whatever that first cup is in the morning, whether it's tea or coffee, that's the best cup of the day, in my opinion. My little tree over here is really getting tall. It's taller than the grow light now. I need to put that in a pot. But it grew quite a bit. So, all right, well, I'm going to have to do some transplanting here eventually. I'm going to put that outside when the weather warms up. So, all right, I will meet you over there and enjoy my coffee. Good morning again. Here I am back at the budget book. So yesterday I didn't spend any money. Yay. So I got my gas bill and I got my water bill. So my water bill was $19.42 and my gas bill was $110.82, which isn't too bad considering the economic times we're in, but we didn't have really cold weather. I mean, some winters are just brutal here, and they're very, very cold. This was a fairly mild winter, but I'm still sick of it. So anyway, I don't need to go shopping for anything, so that's good. So I'm probably not going to spend money today either. But you never know. Sometimes things come up. A friend will call at the last minute and say, hey, you want to go have a bite to eat or whatever. And I'm always on board for those things. I just don't order anything real expensive when I'm on a low spend. I try and keep it to a lower cost meal. And then I always end up having leftovers for a second meal. So that way, if a meal costs me $10 per meal, it'll only cost me $5, which isn't bad. So that's the way I do things when I go out to eat, which isn't very often anymore. I used to go out much more. I'd go out once a week with family, sometimes a couple times a week, and then every now and then I would go out and have a meal with friends. And Tom and I used to go out to dinner a lot when we were married, but he liked that. So, and I did too. But now that I'm a single person again, I don't go out to dinner. I'd rather just make my own here at home. It's cheaper and I can get whatever I want for a less expensive price. And since I'm vegetarian, sometimes paying high costs for a dish of pasta with vegetables on it, it's much cheaper here. Not that I never go out to eat. Once in a while I like it, but I prefer breakfast or lunch out instead of dinner. Plus, that eating that late at night isn't comfortable for me anymore. So I'd rather eat a little earlier in the day. I guess that's why older people eat earlier in the day, because you don't digest your food the way you used to. So anyway, that's my budget for today. I'm going to pay my 2 bills that I have sitting here that I just told you about and take a look at my bank account. Yesterday I was very lax with that. I usually like to check that every day, and yesterday I just wasn't in the mood, so I'll catch up with everything that's going on today. So, all right, that's it for my budget book chat. Still debt-free. I'm still, paying my bills in this terrible economy, but, times are lean, I know, and hopefully we can get something else going on here soon. So, okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I'm making myself an afternoon cup of coffee. I'm going to try this snickerdoodle Teechino. I've never tried it before, but boy, does it smell good. Yummy. So anyway, in here I have this pour-over cup. I've had it for a few years already. I got it at Mark's, of course I did. And I have a tablespoon of the Teechino in here. So, but I'm going to use my hot water drip here to make the coffee. And this goes on top of here to hold the coffee in. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and brew this and see how it works out. Now, I only have 8 ounces in here because this isn't that big, so I can always add some more hot water if it's too strong. This is a first for me making it in here, so I'm going to let that drip and then I'll be back. Alright, so I've had this cup for the longest time, and for the longest time I couldn't figure out how to use it. It didn't come with directions or anything. So I'm thinking, is it like a French press where you have to push it down? And then I finally got the light bulb moment, and it's a pour over. So anyway, let's give this coffee a try. It's got a little lid and everything, and you can use the lid on the coffee cup too when you're done. But I'm going to try this coffee Now this is only 8 ounces. I may need to add a little bit more, but I'm going to have it with honey and my homemade coconut milk. I'm going to give that a try. See how it tastes. I have no idea how much to put in. I think that should be enough. I was going to buy a honey dispenser, and I've had this forever. I'll bet I've had this for 40 years. And I thought, I wonder if I could use this as a honey dispenser. And it does work pretty well. Gets a little sticky, but that's okay. So here's my homemade coconut milk that I made the other day. And it's a little sweet too. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing here. But we'll give it a taste. And I can always add a splash of creamer if I need to. But this might be way too strong. I don't know. I have to learn how to adjust the amounts. So here's an afternoon's cheers. That's pretty good. Could use a little bit more cream-like, because this coconut milk for some reason did not make it, doesn't look like it has cream in it, but it's definitely smells good, and it's good with the honey. I think with some cream it would be even better. Alright, I just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share the Teechino, see if I like the snickerdoodle. And I do, I like it, and let's see if my stomach can tolerate it. Who knows? I don't know. All right. What? Do you have to go out? All right. Oh. All right. Let's do it. Come on, let's go see what it's doing outside. Come on, let's go. We can do it quietly, Lizzie. We can be quiet and do it. No, apparently she can't. Let's take a look at the weather outside. It's a nice day, but it's cool. All right, go on. There they go. Yeah, it's very nice out here. Beautiful day. So I took all my wind chimes that were kind of falling apart, and I had all these things that belonged to something else. Like these used to have little hanging candle holders on them, and they broke. So I saved the wrought iron part, and I put these hummingbird, the little wind chimes on there. And it's cute because it turns around. It's on like a swivel chain, and when it's really windy, not only does it chime, but it goes round and round. So, but I have to do something with these wind chimes. This one especially, starting to fall apart, and wind chimes are so expensive. I was at Costco, and they had a big wind chime like this one, and it was like $70 or something ridiculous. Now this one over here, this again, it was like a chandelier that fell apart. It used to have like fake candles up there. So I took all these wind chimes and I put them all on the chandelier. So now I have chandelier wind chimes. But these need to be restrung too. The wood part doesn't last that long anymore. So that's a project for this summer while I'm sitting on the deck. I'll just restring my wind chimes. And these arborvitae, I told the guy that did my landscaping to leave them just for some privacy from the street over there. But I think I need to cut these back just a little more. I'm hoping that they'll fill in at the bottom because there was so much greenery here. All this was just green, and it was overgrown and terrible, and it was killing these, and they kind of look half dead. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I can always put like a privacy screen here if I wanted to, but normally you can't really see on my deck too well. But still the leaves aren't out. But this part of my garden needs some work. Needs quite a bit of work actually, but I'm just waiting for it to warm up so that it's a little more pleasant out. Oh, and I gotta call the pressure washer people. The whole back of the house is green. So this all needs work. One of the viewers commented, what a disaster my back here is. And it kind of is, but, you know, it looks like this every winter. But you guys that have been with me for a while, you know how pretty it is when I'm done with it. Oh, I see my little peach tree over there is getting blossoms. It's an ornamental peach. You probably can't see it. It's like right there. It's too far away. But yeah, lots of work to do out here. But I don't enjoy working in the cold. It really makes my arthritis flare up. So, all in good time. To everything there is a season. And it's not quite the season to work back here yet. And then I want to put my bird feeder. I was going to put it in the front yard, but now I'm thinking I'm going to put it somewhere back here. But I can't put it where the dogs can get the birds because they like to catch them. So I didn't want anybody, I'm afraid if I put it in the front yard, somebody might steal it. So, but I am starting to get some blossoms on my magnolia. So that's good. Not quite there yet. All right, well, there's my messy backyard. And yes, I know it's a mess. So, you're not telling me anything new. All right. Come on, puppies, are we done? Shall we go in? Guess they're not done yet. Well, last night I was talking to my friend, Creative Lori. We always have some really good, lengthy conversations. I always enjoy talking with her. And she's out in California, and I'm here in Ohio. And so, but we have a lot of things we always find to talk about. And if you haven't checked out her channel, go on over to Creative Lori. She does a lot of food bank hauls, and she did a live the other day. I missed it, unfortunately, but she was talking about how much she enjoyed going live on her channel. And I know some of my subscribers are already subscribed to her channel. So some of the people that were on her live chat, I knew. So I've never done a live. I don't know. It makes me kind of nervous. You know, I think about, oh, geez, you know, what if nobody shows up? And I don't know. But I might try it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you'd like me to try and do a live, I'll probably flub it the first couple times, but I'd be willing to give it a go. She said she really had fun. She really enjoyed it. So sometimes you become friends with your subscribers, and I don't even remember how we connected. It was, I think we were just watching each other's channel, and somehow we connected, and so now we talk on the phone every month or so, and it's nice. So today I went on Amazon because several of you have said that you miss the readings that I used to do, the short readings, but I'm having a hard time finding a book that isn't just a devotional, because I know not everybody's into that, but that's why I like that other book. It had that twist on it, but it also had some other things that it added to simplify your life. So I ordered a couple books a while back, hoping that those would kind of fit the bill, but they didn't. And you can't always see what's inside of the books, so you can't always, not all the books have a sample. So the two that I ordered just don't fit the bill. They're kind of too lengthy, and I'm looking for something that isn't just a one-liner, but that, maybe takes 2 or 3 minutes to read through. And I'm having a really hard time finding it. So I ordered a couple more books. I always try and find the like new books on Amazon. So one of them was like new, and it was like way cheaper. I mean, I don't want to pay $20 for a book. So I'm hoping that there'll be some inspirational things in there, and maybe some things that we can talk about to kind of help each other out. I think that would be great. So, yeah, I did spend money on that today. I hadn't really planned to, but I did because I enjoy doing it too. So, some people have even said, start from day one and do the whole book again. But I don't want to be redundant on what I put out here on the channel. I know sometimes it's like, well, I have days where, the day is kind of non-productive and nothing really goes on. So I don't want to bore anybody either. Like, oh, today I did the dishes and I swept the floor. I'm sure nobody wants to hear that. And I do like the interaction with the people, and, sometimes I get good ideas from you. So if you can, give me some good ideas down in the comments below, what you would like me to talk about, or look and see what I can explore. And I think sometimes with the motivational books, it gives you some food for thought, and it can open a dialogue. It's like, oh yeah, that's happened to me before, and I did this or this to correct the situation, or this made me happy, and this is a practice that I do every day. I have to get back to writing my morning pages. I mean, in the past, I've always been really good and enjoyed that, and that's from Julia Cameron's The Artist Way. And I like that book. Every now and then I dig it out, and I read some of it, and then I start journaling again. And I do like to journal. But it seems like lately, it's like, oh, I really should be doing something else besides sitting here and writing all these things down. But it's kind of nice to be able to do that. And right now, I don't have a whole lot of things going on, which is good. I'm glad about that, because I'm enjoying a nice, peaceful life, and knock on wood, okay, for lack of a better place. I hope it stays that way for a while. So Easter, I'm not doing anything this year. I usually either have the family over or the family has something, but nobody's doing anything, and I'm liking that. With my stomach issues, I really didn't feel like doing a lot of cooking, and I didn't feel like doing a lot of cleaning. So it's really zapped my energy. But I am starting to slowly feel better. So that tells me the medication maybe now is starting to kick in. It's been a good 2 weeks. So we'll see. And then my doctor's appointment is coming up on the 8th, finally. So, but it's not getting worse. It is improving a little bit, so I'm happy about that. And thank you all for saying prayers for me and asking how I'm doing. I so appreciate that. I really, really do. So with my channel, I've been kind of stuck at 7,890. It goes between 90 and 95. Then it goes back to 90. Then it goes back up a couple. I'm talking about subscribers. So I don't know. I think YouTube changed something. I've heard that YouTube only puts out on their feed they'll only feature 2 videos a week, which is fine. I'm still going to continue to do videos every day because I enjoy it. But I have no idea what they decide they're going to push out there. And you know, not every video is a winner. I know, I find it hard to believe. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I enjoy doing it. And that's why I do it, because I like it. And it puts a couple of extra bucks in my pocket, you know, and when you're retired and on a low income, that's always a perk. I'm not setting the world on fire with the money it brings in, that's for sure. But I'm thankful, you know, even a few extra bucks helps with the groceries or some of the bills. So I'm doing okay, you know, I'm not complaining, you know, and I'm not asking for anything. I'm doing okay. But I'm just saying, you know, it helps. And it even helps for a couple extras. So I'm happy about that. But that's not why I do it. I do it because I really, really enjoy the channel. But the thing that I enjoy the most is interacting with all the people that always comment and always I can have a dialogue with you. I know a lot of things, you know, about what's going on in your family, how you're celebrating your holidays, all those things, and that's great. So I did my nails again today. Today I've got like a blue-gray, and I don't know, I enjoy the different colors. I never liked blue nail polish much, or the weird colors like green and stuff, but I don't know, I'm kind of embracing new things. So every once in a while I'll pick a color like that. I usually go with the pinks or the purples. Those are my favorites. Sometimes the reds. I like red too. So I just thought I'd experiment a little bit with some other polish colors. And I really need to go through my makeup. I have a lot of old makeup that I need to throw out because, you know, it's just sitting there getting old. I really don't use it that often. I mean, if I go to the store, sometimes I go with a naked face, and sometimes I go and put on my lipstick and just a little liner. Mascara bothers my eyes. It makes the, you know, like really foggy. So I really don't wear mascara that often. I should find a kind that I like because my eyelashes are pretty pale. I've been using the oil, castor oil, and I'm putting it on my eyebrows and on my eyelids because I read that it's actually good for your eyes to use it. And then at night before I go to sleep, I mean, it does make your vision a little blurry. I just rub it all into my eyelashes too. So we'll see how that goes. And I've been putting it on that spot there. I mean, it's only been a few days. So I've been doing that. And I've also watched some videos where people will put it on their abdomen for try to flatten their stomach, and it's supposed to be good for arthritis. So I've been putting it on my thumbs, and yeah, so you know, I mean, it's not that expensive, so it's worthwhile to give it a try. If it works well, then you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on very expensive lotions and potions. But like I said, it's only been a few days. And you know, you have to try these things at least a month or two before you see any results. So, and if nothing else, it hydrates your skin. So, you know, it's not bad for you. I mean, you can even take it internally. That's what they used to, I think they used to give that to people for constipation, I think. I don't remember. But, you know, do your own research. Don't take my word for it. There's lots and lots of research out there on castor oil, and it may be good for you and it may not be right for you. You know, some people have allergies to things, so I would test it on a small area before I go crazy with it. But I don't have too many allergies to things like that, at least up until now I haven't. So, all right, my friends, well, I don't know where the day went, but it's already 6:30, and I want to upload this video. Probably be a little late today because I was sitting here watching TV, and it was like, oh, it's almost time to finish up my video. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.